Hey guys, this is Matt Brune, creator of Animation Lookback and Animats Reviews, and I'm back for the commentary of Animation Lookback Walt Disney Animation Studios Part 2. Now, continuing from last time, I mentioned that Fantasia was my favorite movie of all times, and I didn't really finish it, so let's finish it right now. So, yeah, the reason why I love it is mainly because it's unlike any other film in general. It is, because I feel like it's trying to prove a point that not only animation but also film can be a form of art. And that's what it pretty much is. It's a major art movie. And this is literally what I really admire from it is that this is literally at its animation at its best, and the way that how the animation it really matches very well with the music playing, with the beautiful classical music done by Leopold Stokowski. It is just incredible. Like literally, like I said, this is animation at its best in Fantasia, and that's what I really admire from it. And yeah, that's pretty much my little explanation. I can go on, but we're in a commentary, and you really want to know what's going on screen, so let's go on with that. The crows from Dumbo, personally, I don't really find them racist at all. In fact, I find them to be pretty good, like those kind of secondary characters that are like in the Jungle Book, like King Louie and the vultures, you know, like little assistant characters that appeared in one scene. And I don't really find them racist, mainly because, you know, like mostly racist back then is mostly like they're in Africa or they're like slaves or something. And they seem very independent characters. And personally, I find them like they're pretty cool, you know. And even Elephant Fly is actually a really it's one of my favorite Dumbo songs, actually. I really do like it. Ah, yeah. Bambi. Personally, I'm not really that big of a fan of Bambi, but I really do admire its animation. This is the Lion King of the past. Like, this is the Lion King of the beginning of Disney, mainly because I really do admire its animation. Trying to portray realism with the technology they have back then is extremely tricky, and I think they really did pull off. But in terms of story and stuff like that, it's not really, you know, it's sometimes it really lags, it drags on. Well, until this scene, like that scene has so much action and drama like happening at once, but then like the scenes with Bambi and Thumper in the beginning is like sometimes it drags along. It's like watching like kids videos. Well, I mean like home videos of like kids playing, you know? It's like I don't feel like there's really much happening. And then and then there's also like the Twitter painting and stuff like that. Like the battle right here and the fire like at the end of Bambi, that is also intense. I will have to admit. So it's a tiny bit of a mixed bag. There are some scenes that drags along, but there are some really intense scenes. So it's overall a good film, I find. So, and I might be attacked for people who really do love Bambi and thinks it's great. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. It was a really, I heard that it was a really, really dark time for Disney during that age. Oh yeah, and I've actually seen Saludos Amigos. Surprisingly, it's not that long. It's 40 minutes, surprisingly. And what it is, it's it's the first package film, but it's not everything that's all package films like in Make My Music or something like that. Half the time it's the cartoons, and the other half is pretty much Walt Disney during his peace treaty, I think, his peace trip. And it pretty much is, it's like a home, again, it's like a home video. Pretty much, it's just showing like the animators are learning a lot about the Southern culture and stuff like that. But personally, if you want to watch, like, if you want to learn more about Walt Disney's trip in South America, then you should go watch Walt and El Grupo. It's a documentary all about Walt Disney during his peace treaty trip down in South America. And, yeah, personally, I haven't seen Walt and El Grupo yet, but it's 90 minutes, and it's just about the trip. I'm pretty sure there's more info in than there is in Saludos Amigos. Let me tell you, people, when I was a kid, the Three Caballeros was the one animated film that, as a kid, I would go and watch over and over and over again. I love the art style of it, but, well, now that I'm older, I love the art style of it, but what I mean is that, I really do love, like, the humor of it, and all the songs are pretty catchy, and they're pretty good, like, yeah, Bahia. Yeah. Have you been to Bahia, Donald? No? Well, let's go! There's a lot of great songs, and also, now that I'm older, I really do admire some of the animation, like like how they mix live action and animation, you know? Keep in mind, back then, they don't really have a lot of, like, computers and stuff. Well, they have no computers, so seeing that, it's actually really impressive, like how Donald would interact with the girls in the beach, like this scene right here. But I will admit, like, this, like, at near the end, it gets really, really weird, like, even more than the pink elephant, surprisingly. And it's just, like, if you don't like that, and if you agree with me on my top 10 scariest Disney moments that the pink elephants should be on the list, then I don't think you'll really enjoy the Three Caballeros. And, yeah, the ride. I've actually been to the Grand Fiesta Tour, and personally, I have mixed feelings with. I do enjoy the original ride, how it was before. But, what was I about to say? Yeah, I did enjoy the original ride before, but now that it's replaced with the Three Caballeros and stuff, like, and as a fan of the original movie, I feel like they can do a bit better. I know, I can see what they were going with, and I really do admire that. But, I feel like they can do, a little better, I find. I don't know if you guys, have that feeling, but that's how I feel. Yeah, and another thing, yeah, about the Martins and the Coys, I get a lot of message from people saying that in the Make Mine Music DVD, the Martins and the Coys is not on, the DVD. And, I've actually seen the short. I can maybe understand. There's a lot of, like, gun shooting, and there's a lot of, like, dead hillbillies. Literally, like, we see, like, they get shot and then they get sent up to heaven. Like, maybe that could be the reason. I've actually seen a lot of cartoons in Make My Music, but not the actual Make My Music movie itself. Like, I've seen, like, the different cartoons that would come on TV occasionally. Like, I've seen Casey and the Bat. And yeah, I've also seen, yeah, Peter and the Wolf is another one as well. But that one has been a long time since I've seen it, though. I don't really remember that much. But there's another one that I remember that was actually really good. I don't know which one it is. I think it's coming up. And it was actually really, really good. And it has a lot of emotion. Yeah, this one. Yeah, The Whale That Wanted to Go in the Met. That was a really, really good one. Yeah, I don't have much time. All I could say right now is just go see it. It's a good short. So that'll do it. Join me for part 3 and see you later, dudes.